What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, this is a different type of video, something I haven't talked about, but I thought it would be awesome to talk about, especially people in my community that are in a relationship. Now, I just recently got engaged. I've been with my partner for about 10 years now. And I feel like when issues like this come up, I could definitely talk to her about it. But some people tend to go online or just, kind of broadcast all of their dirty laundry, so to speak. And here we are in another situation. I haven't talked about it yet on this new channel, but the cheesecake lady, that's all I'm going to say. That was a big discussion about a couple of weeks ago, but this is definitely giving me cheesecake lady vibes. So I kind of roughly watched this, but I'm going to dive deep into this one again and offer my thoughts along the way. If you guys are watching this for the first time, let me know in the comments down below. But a little bit of backstory context before we do get into it. This is Kisha Chavis, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, with her husband, who is an ex-NBA player, Joe Smith, and she's letting him know, well, he's finding out. He is finding out that his wife has an OnlyFans, and she just decided to record his reaction, so to speak. That's kind of what it is in a nutshell, and their reactions that ensue. So once again, I'll just say, before I get into my deep thoughts, I'm sad to see when things get to this point, but it leads for some great content and some great conversations. So before we get into it, if you guys want to hit that big thumbs up to support the channel and consider subscribing today, I'd appreciate it.
It's stupid, bro. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith.
Okay, so right off the bat, this is like what, the first 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 14 seconds actually to be technically correct of the video. And he's really upset. He said, I'm barely finding out that you had an OnlyFans, Kisha. And it's fucked up that you couldn't talk to me offline before you did it. Okay, so my personal thoughts with that. Yes, sir, yes. And this is not just from the male perspective. I just think in general, you should really talk to your partners if you're gonna do anything involving something that may make your partner feel uncomfortable. I understand, and they do get into it, later in the video, my body, my choice. Yeah, I totally agree. I understand that. But when you guys do get married, I think there is a little sanctity, a little bond of trust. And if the shoe was on the other foot and he did something without her knowledge, without her prior knowledge, or just kind of discussing it. I mean, this is what you do when you're in a relationship, not even when you're married. I mean, you don't have to be, but when you're in a relationship, I feel like there has to be a mutual level of respect, a mutual level of conversation, once again, where if you do feel comfortable about showing your body for money, then at least a conversation should be had. I think it's not unreasonable he's having the reaction that it's just sprung up on him.
That's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my...
Okay, so there's a justification of why she's doing it. It doesn't matter because I'm just doing it with myself and nobody else. So should it only matter if she's doing it with somebody else? You know what I'm saying? I ask you guys this. I'm talking into the ether here. I'm not in this situation, but once again, I've been with my loving partner for over 10 years now. I am engaged. I plan to marry this woman. And just as a mutual sign of basic respect, I mean, this is just like bare minimum respect. Like, hey, let's have a conversation about what I want to do for a little extra money.
So why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Okay, so we're diving into something once again, and this is all my opinion, guys. I'm not a guru. I'm not a therapist. I'm not any of this. I'm not trying to sell you guys any courses on dating or no. Come on. I've had plenty of failed relationships before it took me to find a great one that I'm in now that I'm going to marry this woman. So I'll just say this. Them talking about, you knew the type of person I was before. Okay. So that has a lot of layers to it too. It really does, because she's making the justification that you knew what it was in the beginning And he was under the assumption, it seems like, that once we're married, all of that is going to change. But then again, on the back burner, she's like, well, in the beginning, you knew what it was, and this could possibly happen again. And I think he's thinking like, no, once we're married, you're going to change. You know what I'm saying? At least you said you were going to change. I don't know what they agreed upon or whatever, but she's making it seem like she has to go back to that lifestyle. Was she a stripper in the beginning? Was she some kind of, escort for hire? I don't know. I don't know the story. You guys let me know if you guys know a little bit more about her backstory. I also forgot to mention they're both in their late 40s. I don't know why. By the way, if you Google her age, it is so hard to find her age. I'm kind of finding roughly in the 46 to 48 age demographic, something like that. They're in their late 40s. So I ask you the question too. Is there an age limit for an OnlyFans? Something of that nature. If you guys are into that, and once again, I don't shame at all whatsoever you guys' preference. Even if you're in a relationship, sometimes people are watching other people's OnlyFans. That's their whatever. That's what they've agreed upon. Hey, that's your prerogative. That is what you guys do. And if that's what you guys agreed upon, that's what it is. But you guys let me know. Older people on OnlyFans. Is there a difference when it comes to that, let alone someone in a marriage? You guys let me know.
Unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
Hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha, with that.
Okay, so, and I'm not mad at that. I'm totally not mad at what she just said. You know, she's working mad jobs. And I live in California. I got to work hella jobs too. If you only have one job in California, you better be making, 100,000 over a year, which a lot of people are not making. So they have to facilitate, like she just said, and add multiple hustles on there. I'm not mad at it. Once again, I've been working, man, I'm almost 40 years old, and I've been working 2 or 3 jobs since I was like 18. I understand the hustle. Trust me, I understand the hustle. And if you guys live in a major city, you guys know the hustle too. But it seems like how she was saying that OnlyFans is breaking her off. It seems like they're giving her the most, out of the jobs that she's working. And what do you supposed to do when you're hustling? You're supposed to find the hustles that work for you to alleviate that stress so you can kind of kick back. If you're working 3 jobs, maybe this one's paying a little more. Okay, maybe I can only have 2 jobs now. Maybe I can kick back so I can alleviate some of this stress that comes along with everything. So I feel a little more safe, a little more comfortable financially. But once again, my personal thoughts, I think this is a conversation that should have been had offline before it even got to this point. But once again, I'm appreciative of it because we get to have this conversation. So you guys let me know once again in the comments below.
No matter what they breaking you off, it's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Okay, now that's not the best response. Okay, well, we're talking about it now when the cameras are on. That's not, you're putting your relationship on Front Street for the rest of the world like myself to react and give our thoughts to. It never should get to a point like that because she's not doing her husband a service by putting him on blast like this. Once again, this is a Cheesecake Factory incident. If you guys have no clue what I'm talking about, please YouTube Cheesecake Factory lady. There's a whole thing about that. And by the end of this video, from what I remember watching a little while ago, is that it kind of turns into that where she not flip-flops, but she kind of understands his point, and she probably regrets the last 2 minutes of recording this video. Because, yeah, once again, you're in a loving relationship. You're supposed to be in a loving relationship if you're married to someone, right? Why put them on Front Street like this? Why let them find out the hard way? Have a conversation offline.
Comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so, wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
Okay, it seems like that was a cheesecake moment right there. That's where she's like, when keeping it real goes wrong.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever. I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Okay. All right, guys. So once again, you guys heard my thoughts along the way. I would love to hear your thoughts. I think that people do this, you know, women, men, whoever, doesn't matter. They record their reactions to situations that should be handled off screen because they're looking for that validation. They're looking for, oh, I'm going to show you that I also have people on my side. Shouldn't get to that. It really should not get to that. I think she probably saw that reaction from him finding out for the first time and then just grabbed her phone. That was the instinctual thing to do, which at late 40s, come on, man. I thought, and that's what trips me up. That's why I really wanted to talk about this with you guys, is that they're older. They should know better. Like, they should know that you handle shit like this off screen. At least I would. Once again, that's just my opinion. I'm, you know, about 10 years younger than them, but I would have handled this a lot different. You guys let me know in the comments below. Who's in the wrong? What are your thoughts? Is he in the wrong? Is she in the wrong? Does he have some points? Does she have some points? I would love to hear your thoughts once again in the comments below. And if you guys did appreciate mine, please let me know by hitting that big thumbs up. Consider subscribing today for more content like this. All right, guys, I'm gone. Till next one. Peace.